Hello there. Today I'm revealing exactly how to handle her hot and cold behavior. And no, begging is not on my list. Stick around because I'll break down 3 powerful steps to flip the script, regain her interest, and put yourself back in control. You ready? Let's do this. Jessica OS here. Welcome to the channel. So the first step I would introduce to you today is to mirror her behavior. Stop chasing. Now guys, if you're experiencing hot and cold behavior from a woman, the biggest mistake you can make is chasing after her harder, especially when she goes cold. I mean, it's tempting. Your instincts might scream to reach out, to ask what's wrong, or to flood her with attention, hoping that she'll warm up again. But that's precisely what kills attraction. I'll break this down clearly. You see, when a woman pulls away, it's usually for one of 2 reasons. The first one being that she's testing your value. She wants to see if you'll become needy, desperate, or insecure without her validation. Or number 2, she's genuinely losing attraction or interest. So maybe something shifted her attraction levels and now she's reconsidering her options. In both scenarios, however, if you chase her, you fail the test or confirm her doubts. Instead, here's what I need you to do. First, take a deep breath and match her energy. If she takes hours to reply, you take hours too. If she gives one-word responses, you give concise replies as well. If she goes silent, you respect that silence without panic. It's not about being petty or childish. I need you to preserve your dignity and establish a healthy boundary going forward. Now, first off, if you're a fan of this channel, you'd have heard me say this 100 times. People naturally want what they think is scarce or valuable. By pulling back, you're showing that your attention isn't freely given and it must be earned. Okay? Mirroring her behavior puts you back in control. She'll immediately sense the change in dynamics and wonder why you're no longer that predictable guy that she knows. Suddenly, you'll become a challenge again, and attraction will thrive on that challenge. Imagine you're texting her regularly, always initiating. Suddenly, she stops responding quickly or seems less enthusiastic. Now, instead of doubling your efforts, what I need you to do is to stop initiating completely. Give her the space to wonder what you're doing. Let her see your active social life on social media, and soon she'll realize that you have more options beyond her. I guess the takeaway is this. Mirroring isn't necessarily manipulation. It's self-respect. Women respect men who have boundaries and standards. When she sees you confidently pulling back, not out of spite, but because you genuinely value yourself, she'll naturally gravitate back towards you, eager to reestablish that connection. Step 2, amp up your value, right? Hot and cold behavior often arises because somewhere along the line, she started to question your value. Harsh, but true. The good news is that you can flip this narrative very quickly, and I'll show you how to do it. Now, women naturally gravitate towards men who demonstrate consistent value, confidence, ambition, strength, and independence. Now, when her behavior is inconsistent, she's subconsciously testing your resilience. She's watching closely to see how you handle yourself when things get shaky. Will you crumble, beg, or plead? That's an instant attraction killer. Or will you step up, improve, and become even more desirable? Your best move here is to double down on your self-improvement, proving that you're worth her full attention and more. Now, let me share 3 powerful ways to level up that game, your game. Number 1, physical upgrade. Get yourself in peak condition. I won't sugarcoat this. Your physical appearance matters. When she pulls back, this is your perfect cue to step up your fitness game. If you don't go to the gym, hit the gym. If you hit the gym already, go in there with new intensity. Overhaul your diet. Prioritize your physical health. When she notices you're getting fitter, healthier, and more attractive, it's a powerful visual reminder of what she's potentially losing. Not only that, improving your physique boosts your confidence, which is irresistibly attractive. Start posting casual photos of your fitness journey or a fresh new look. Don't directly seek her approval, just showcase your growth, and trust me, she will notice. Second thing you want to do, lifestyle upgrades. Become more interesting. No doubt, expand your life beyond her. Pursue passions you've put aside. Try new hobbies, travel the world, or invest in experiences that enrich your life. You see, women find men who lead exciting, dynamic lives incredibly appealing. It signals independence and personal value. It says loud and clear, my life is amazing with or without you. Post casually on social media once again about that weekend getaway you spontaneously took, or your new interest in, I don't know, martial arts. When she sees your growth and passion, she'll rethink her approach and realize that you're worth pursuing. Number 3, emotional and social upgrades. So what you want to do here is to reconnect with your old friends, strengthen your network, or just make new connections altogether. When you expand your social life, you're signaling you're desired, you're socially valuable, and have options. It triggers natural competition anxiety. If she senses you're socially desirable and actively pursued by others, her hot and cold behavior quickly becomes too risky. Suddenly, you're the prize that she's worried about losing. Attend social gatherings, meet new people, share moments with others online. Let her subtly see that you're socially active, you're respected and well sought after. The bottom line is this: when you level up, you send a powerful message. You have high standards for yourself, and if she wants a place in your life, she needs to earn it. And gentlemen, nothing flips her interest switch faster than seeing you thrive without her validation. Step 3, trigger her curiosity. Guys, now let's talk about the most potent move in your arsenal: strategic distance. Nothing sparks attraction faster or reignites interest more effectively than curiosity. When you master the art of creating intrigue, she can't help but chase after answers. So let's unpack how you can strategically, effortlessly trigger her curiosity and reel her back in. When she starts playing hot and cold, she's expecting you to chase, validate, and reassure her, correct? But what happens if you suddenly become slightly elusive? She immediately begins to wonder, why isn't he responding as quickly as he used to? Has he lost interest? Is there someone new? Now, these thoughts will spark anxiety, positive anxiety, that can reignite attraction and make her reconsider her actions. So here's exactly how you trigger curiosity, and I'll show you. First thing you want to do is be less predictable, okay? Mix up your patterns. So unpredictability naturally draws attention. Humans are psychologically wired to notice breaks in routine and seek explanations. When she expects you to respond to her, but you don't do that immediately, her mind will instantly fill with thoughts about what you might be doing and with whom, right? 2, be engaged but unavailable, right? So I guess I'm talking about strategic unavailability. So what you want to do in this instance is occasionally decline her invitations or suggestions, and do it respectfully, showing genuine regret, but make it clear your schedule is packed with exciting commitments. It flips the dynamic. Instead of always being available, you become someone whose time is valuable. And this increases your perceived worth and creates urgency for her to reconnect. So for example, if she asks you out, say something like, "Oh, I'd love to come, but I'm caught up tonight. Rain check?" This gentle rejection sends the message that you have a fulfilling life beyond her attention, making her eager to find ways to get back in. 3, share intriguing but vague updates, right? Create that social media mystery. So strategically using your social media can amplify curiosity. Occasionally post something interesting, exciting, or unusual without ever over-explaining. Let her imagination fill in the blanks. Women are masters at picking up subtle cues. She'll notice when your life suddenly seems richer or more exciting without her, and she'll wonder what or who is behind it. Example, post a casual photo of a night out with your friends or at some cool event, but leave details vague. Avoid overly descriptive captions, just enough to tease her curiosity, you know? She'll be looking for the hints. Trust me. Now let's say before you get the chance to implement or even complete any of these steps I've spoken about in the video, she sends a message like, "I need a break," or worse, "Let's break up." I've got the perfect way to help you devise a master plan. What if you could flip that script, turn every pang of heartache into fuel for your next level self? I've created a complete rebound system for mind, body, social life, and finances. My guy, if you've ever felt trapped in the same old heartbreak loop, these tactics will break you free. Now, in the Pain to Power playbook, you get bite-sized audio lessons, 5 to 6 minutes long, plus a fill-in workbook action plan for the next 7 days. Now, every module hacks a different part of your comeback. I mean, don't take my word for it. I'll leave a link in this video's description so you can check it out. Remember, guys, if you want to end hot and cold behavior, you need to be confident, high value, and secure in your own worth. Try these steps, regain control, and watch as she starts chasing you instead. Hit subscribe if you found this valuable and share your experiences below because I'd absolutely love to hear from you and read your comments. My name is Jessica OS. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.